Christian, how's the side reacting to this early kind of label of being tournament favourites at this early stage? How are you guys reacting to that?
Yeah, obviously haven't really thought too much about it. There's, I guess, the media putting all that kind of, label to us. But yeah, for us as a group, like I said at the start, is been preparing as best we can, week in, week out, to be able to play the game we want to play. And if people are feeling that we are that, then we just got to roll with it. We just got to be making sure that we're focused on getting our processes right to get the outcomes we want.
Matty, I know you're going to say that every game's a big game. Like in the past, you guys would come here, you play the Stormers, you'd all be in the same log to a certain extent, and it wouldn't affect you guys directly. In this situation, because of the new format, potentially it doesn't really affect you as much as it would have in the past. Does that affect your build-up, your preparation, your planning for this game?
No, not from our point of view. You set ways you want to play and ways you want people to perceive our team, and that goes on the line every weekend. So whether you're playing against New Zealand team, an Aussie team, or in Cape Town, so we know how we want to play. We know what we want to be seen as, and we really want to develop our games. So it's just another opportunity to do that.
Matt, just looking at the Stormers midfield, obviously they've got Sean Young there, he's an experienced guy, but otherwise it's quite inexperienced. There's no David Delende, no Jean de Villiers, maybe as was the case previously. What sort of threats do you think they can pose?
Yeah, well, obviously Juan, from the start, he's been playing a lot of sevens lately as well. He looks great on his feet. Obviously watched a little bit of this game and then I think quite tellingly was I think Skulk was popping up a lot there as a ball player a lot as well. So we know individually there's a lot of talent there, but I thought probably the most noticeable thing was how much they did want to shift the ball, whether it be Skulk at 10, sometimes even at 12. So yeah, I think with that more expansive kind of game, we're going to have to be wary of our line speed and not kind of fly up too much, because they can play with width now. So that's it's definitely a different kind of aspect to their game.
What was key for you guys when you got that playoff victory last year? I mean, it was quite a convincing result.
Yeah, well, usually, here in Newlands, it's always a very physical game, and we came here knowing that's how it's going to be. And if you saw probably a few weeks beforehand, it was quite fiery as well. I think we were just fortunate enough to kind of add, a little bit more to that second game. And I think it's quite often been a daunting task here at Newlands. I think you talk to many people, it's one of the harder games to win, especially as a away team from a different country. So it's something I think you always start physically. It's no secret that the South African teams love a physical game. So for us, that's where we've got to at least match them, if not a bit more. And then we look to try and get a few holes elsewhere.
And what's your biggest test of the season so far?
Yeah, well, it's our biggest away game in a way, isn't it? Like as I said before, though, we don't really kind of look and go, oh yeah, this game's a bigger game than last week, or next game's a bigger game. It's just another opportunity for us to play the way we want to play, and kind of, as I said before, the way we want to be perceived. It's just another opportunity to do that. So we don't really kind of look too much in terms of where games rank in terms of their importance. It's another opportunity for us.
Matt, you probably get asked this all the time when you come to Cape Town. You obviously played rugby down here. How much does the rest of the team kind of pick your brain, particularly considering Robbie Fleck is now, who was the background coach, is now a head coach?
Yeah, not at all now. First few games probably. I came here a couple of months after that Curry Cup, but not at all. They just kind of asked for good coffee places to go at the moment. So no, we've got guys more capable than I to kind of look at that. And, their games, as we just spoke about, it's evolved in the last year. It's evolved a lot. I think 6 years or something now since I last came here. So yeah.
Not much in there to pick, really.
Not the smartest guy.
I'm not sure how much you guys have reviewed the Stormers, but they've got this new kid in the wing called Lealiifano, quite a speedster. I don't know if you had a look at him or you've got any thoughts about him.
Yeah, no, we do most of our review or preview a bit later in the week. To be fair, most of it now is just kind of on our last game. So.